Ja Morant and Keontae George had a little thing on the court. All right, and it was a little thing. They got tangled up.
Grabbing.
It was, I want the ball. Now you can't have the ball and that type of thing, right? The refs come in. Everybody comes in. No big deal, really. But then this big goofy Drew Eubanks tries to get involved. He puts his hands on Ja.
Yep.
Ja didn't like that.
Taylor Jenkins didn't like it either.
No.
He was yelling.
So then Josh shoved him back, right? Then Zach Edey stepped in to make sure big goofy Drew Eubanks ain't going to be allowed to put his hands on a 6'2", 175-pound point guard without having to deal with the 7'4", 305-pound center. Like, you're going to put your hands on my guy, now I'm going to put my hands on you, right? So and then there's another moment, and I'll let Ja tell that part of the story. But it all leads to this situation where Drew Eubanks runs full speed into Zach Edey, and then not only does he not get the result I'm assuming he was shooting for, the whole situation flips immediately because we go from Drew Eubanks running full speed into Zach Edey to Zach Edey walking Drew Eubanks down like he knows he's got some hoe in him. He knew he had some hoe in him and walked him down the whole time. Kyra, if we got it, let's watch Zach Edey walk Drew Eubanks down like he knows he's got some hoe in him. Walk him down. Walk him down. I knew you had some hoe in you.
I love it, though.
I love it. Bro, you think...
Yeah.
That right there matters. That part right there matters where Ja looks up at Zach. That matters. Kyra, can we watch it? I don't know how quickly we can get it back to going, but can we watch it one more time? Because I think the end of that matters. Oh, he hit him hard, Bennett. Watch when Ja looks up at Zach.
Why are you backing up, Drew?
Because he's got some hoe in him.
Why are you backing up,
Because he's got hoe in him.
I'm starting to wonder why Isaiah Stewart punched you in the face in the parking lot.
Well, this is the problem. Like, why does Zach Edey and Isaiah Stewart, who I imagine don't have much in common, but they both want to fight you? All right? I bet Zach Edey and Isaiah Stewart don't have much in common, but they both want to fight you. What does that say about you?
Yeah.
Walked him down. He knew he had some hoe in him. That's what that was. I did think he deserved to get ejected because the only thing that didn't make that a violent play that goes viral, I mean, it went viral anyway because of what happened next. But the only thing that is because Zach Edey is a big human being.
And I think he would.
If that dude ran into me like that, I would have been flying and hurt. I would be hurt. I might be dead.
Well, and he would have gotten tossed anyways because it would have been because he got a technical during that whole pushing and shoving before then, so he would have probably gotten tossed anyways. I just didn't think it was a flagrant 2. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
So then after the game, obviously they go to the locker room and they got Ja Morant sitting there, and Ja talks about the whole situation and delivered another hilarious quote. Let's watch that one if we got it, Kyra.
Okay. It was a screen and bro kind of like mugged me, and then Zach came over like, he bothering you? And I'm like, nah, bro. And then, the first technical happened. So then I guess Zach thought I was lying. And then he became the enforcer that he is for this team. So shout out my big fella. I got that tech for him. So he ain't got to worry about coming out of pocket.
Zach is not going to have to reach into his rookie deal to cover any fine that comes with this. Ja Morant said between a Nike contract and a Grizzlies contract, we got this thing covered. Don't even worry about it. But I just think it's hilarious. Like that scene, I'm going to believe it happened exactly as Ja said. I'm going to subscribe to that version of events because that version of events is hilarious to me. Because that is like what happens in a bar. Okay? That is what happens if you're a respectable man and you see some creep show guys being creepy with some women over here. That's the type of thing that if you are you walk over and you might look at these women and say, "Is he bothering you? Are they bothering you? Because if so, I can handle this. I just want to make sure you're okay. Because if he's bothering you, I'll handle this. If it's cool, it's cool. But I just want to make sure you're okay." Because if he's bothering you, I'll handle this. That is what Zach Edey did to Ja Morant. He walked up to Ja like he was a woman in a bar and said, "Hey, I'm looking out for you. Is he bothering you? If so, I'll handle this." I love everything about it. And Ja loved it too. That scene at the end, everybody focuses on Drew Eubanks running and Zach Edey walking him down. The scene at the end where Ja looks up like, yeah, let's go. That's That's team building. That's how you get chemistry.
That's right.
That's how you get a great workplace environment. Because that's what that is for them. I know they're basketball players playing basketball, but that's their workplace.
Yeah.
Those are their coworkers. That's how you ask anybody who's ever worked around other people. It's much easier when people get along. It's better when people like each other or enjoy each other or at least respect each other. That was a moment that whatever their relationship is, that moment on Saturday enhanced it.
Yeah, and I just it's first off, Edey had a good week. Like that's another thing that gets kind of lost in this whole thing is Edey had a nice week here in this building. Like he's played well, and I just love that, man. That he's saying he's our enforcer, like because. He has not backed down from anybody. Like we've seen it all season long. Like he has not one time, whether it be a veteran, a Drew Eubanks, anybody,
Draymond Green,
Valanciunas, like Edey does not back down.
Like that says something about you when as a rookie, like not even halfway through, and Draymond Green's out there doing Draymond Green stuff with you, and you make it clear like, yo, man, I ain't the one to play with.
Right?
Don't I know I'm a rookie, but I'm also 7'4", 300 and something pounds. Mm-hmm. I ain't the one. If you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back.
You need that out of a center too, a traditional center. Like you need that. You got to have a little bit of that in you. I feel like
I love it. He's not gonna go start anything with anybody, but he will not allow you to mess around with him or his teammates. That's been clear. That's been clear pretty quickly throughout this rookie season. If you hit him, he's gonna hit you back. If you pop one of his teammates, he's gonna pop you back. And if he spots one of his teammates possibly in trouble, he will walk over and ask, is he bothering you? That is the funniest way to handle that situation.
I know. It's so good.
Is he bothering you? Is the funniest thing you could say to Ja Morant. I love every bit of it. Love every bit of it.
You better watch out, Karl Towns.
Watch out, Karl Anthony Towns.
Be careful tonight.
You don't want to be next, Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah. Don't make us put you in the third row at MSG.
Don't make us put you in the.
We got an enforcer now.
Yeah. Call Drew Eubanks and ask him what he got involved in. Ask Drew Eubanks if he wishes he could undo part of his life from the weekend. All right? Don't make the same mistake, Karl Anthony Towns. Learn from Drew Eubanks.
Learn from Drew Eubanks.
Learn from Drew Eubanks.